Mike, great points there. And again, I think that's a great prelude. I'm glad we ended on that. Because, no, I mean, that's why we're here. Because this meeting isn't really even well, it could be the beginning of it, depending on what happens. But if this passes as an annexation tonight, this is still, you know, many steps into this. And I heard transparency. So I'm going to take these issues one at a time. Transparency, lack of notice, lack of, you know, having open meetings about this. This is the very possible first step. It could, you know, depending on how the vote goes. But if it does get approved, George, what is the process? And please walk us through those meetings.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I had a good conversation with Andrew on the phone today and had a lot of questions. I mean, annexation is pretty, you know, complicated and boring, a boring topic, actually, to be honest. But we get pretty, become experts at it over the years. But it's really not changing the property. It's bringing an extra layer of who gets to regulate the property, right? I mean, the property itself still is in DuPage County, obviously. It's still in Downers Grove Township, just like all of your properties. It's just who regulates it, right? It's not unincorporated anymore. So it's a voluntary annexation, as Mike was talking about. So today is really just a first step of, if the village approves it, village board approves it, it'll be in the village's jurisdiction, and without bringing it into the village, this board can't regulate it and can't accommodate any concerns. So I think that's one thing. But so now it would be under the village's jurisdiction in meetings. So it would go through, you know, a technical review, and then it would go,
which is a public meeting, correct?
It would go through staff. That's more, a little more staff with engineering, but then it would go through a planning and zoning meeting, a rezoning hearing. That's all public hearings. So that's where, you know, within a 30-day notice, you know, that's a full public hearing where neighbors get notified via mail, via the website, you know, here at Village Hall, but with a 15 to 30 day notification, a legal notification, for a public hearing meeting in the evening in front of our planning and zoning board, which is an advisory meeting board of the village board, where they handle all rezoning requests, planned unit developments, and so they would hear the application. Again, this is probably would be several months out, and then post that meeting, if it got that far, it would come back to the committee of the whole meeting, which would be another public meeting, and then there would be probably